another video. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be doing a girl talk kind of advice video. A lot of people's actually been requesting it, so we're gonna be doing it. So yeah, I asked you guys questions like a week ago and I have them all written down. It's actually 3 pages. I don't know if I'm going to go through 3 pages or not. We're gonna get through as many as I feel like is right, and if you guys want to see a part 2 or whatever, I can do that. So yeah, so before we get started, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do subscribe and turn on post notifications. I post lifestyle videos, beauty videos, fashion, hopefully coming soon, I don't really know, and then hygiene videos and sometimes entrepreneur life videos. So yeah, I've been working on my channel trying to improve it, so yeah. But we're just going to start with the questions. So the first one is how to find what's best for you in life. I don't know who asked this question because I didn't screenshot them or anything, I just wrote them down. So no names are gonna be said, but pretty much like know what you want your life outcome to be. I'd say that is the easiest thing. Like, what do you want to accomplish in life? Like, ask yourself that, figure out what your passions are, your goals that you have. That's what's best for you, is like what you're passionate about. And then I would say to figure out what it takes to make that happen. Like, if your goal is to, let's say YouTube related, let me make this an example from my perspective, I guess. So like, reach 1,000 subscribers, you have to figure out what it takes to get to that. So you need to know, like, you need to promote your channel, you need to do everything it takes to grow your channel. And then, yeah, so basically know what it takes to make that happen. Make a plan, like how you're gonna make it happen, and do it. That's the advice that I have to like figure out what's best for you in life, is that. All these advice is just my opinion. Everybody could have different opinions. If you don't feel it's right for you to listen to it, then it might not be, but I do give pretty good advice. But yeah, next is to how to not compare yourself to others. I'd say, first of all, everyone has differences. Nobody is the same person as somebody else. They are different in some kind of way. Even if you're acting like someone else or trying to be like somebody else, you're still not the same as them. They have differences, you have differences, and if it's online, you don't really know what happens behind closed doors, is how they say it. But when they shut the camera off, when they don't record, don't take pictures, they only show you what they want to show you. So their life is not perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. And most likely, almost everyone is going through what you would be going through at some point in their life. Maybe not, that's not the case, like nobody's going through that, but still nobody's life is perfect. Everybody has their ups and everybody has their downs. So yeah, but still I don't really have good advice for this, but I'd say if you're comparing to yourself to someone, let's say in person, you need to stop being around that person until you know that you don't need to be like them. And then if you're comparing yourself to someone online, know that everything online is not real. Everything online is not exactly what it seems to be. And also, I would unfollow them or whatever until you know that you do not have to be like them. Hopefully that's good advice. Next is how to manage school and YouTube. I actually got this one a lot. This is my most asked question. What I would say, what I do, even though I'm done with school for the year, is to set film days on the weekend to film in advance. I film every Saturday. I film the videos for the week every Saturday. I actually need to get back to doing that because I fell off. I got lazy and now I've been recording videos the same day they need to be posted. And my content has been posted late because I haven't been doing what I need to do, which I need to get back into it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, but I'd say set up film days to film in advance. Film as many videos as you can in advance. And plan videos out, have videos prepared, make a schedule for yourself. And then another thing I'd say is like know what your priorities are. Like if you know you have to do school and then you know you need to do YouTube, then anything besides that that is distracting you, you need to not do that. Like watching TV, issue for me. Hanging out with people, like you need to know what has to come first. So if you want to do YouTube, you need to make sure you set your mind to that and then you focus on it, and then any distractions, you don't let them get in your way. I need to listen to my own advice. I know it's terrible, but yeah. Next is, why is it okay to cry? I didn't really know what you like. I don't know how to give advice on why it's okay to cry, but everyone has cried at least 50 times in their life. Even as like a baby, you know, they cry. You've cried. Everyone has cried in their life. And then when you get older, you cry about things. Maybe if they don't go your way. Maybe if you're having a bad day. Maybe if you're mad, if you're angry, if you're stressed. There's a lot of reasons why you would start crying. And sometimes that's just the easiest way to let your feelings out. So that's what you do. If that's what helps, I mean, do it. If you have to go sit by yourself for a minute and get your thoughts together, do it. That is what it takes sometimes. So yeah, it is okay to cry. Next is this one. I didn't really know how to answer because it's more of a question, but I mean, I guess it's kind of girl talk advice things too. So it is, why do boys cheat in a relationship? So the first thing is they're stupid. If you're a boy watching this video and you watch like after this, you're probably gonna get mad at like most of what I say, but you shouldn't even be watching this video in the first place. So yeah, but yeah. Or another thing is they think it's cool because that is what everyone seems to be cool. It's not cool on either ends, you know, females cheat too, but it isn't cool on either ends. If you want to be single, you just need to be single, or like messing around with other people, that ain't even cool at all. But like, if that's what you want to do, then you need to do that when you're single and not in a relationship. I'm not even good at giving advice on stuff like this because I have never been in that situation. But I've heard things, you know, I watch a lot of YouTube. And after you do that, after you hear things, you develop opinions on it. So this is basically what the advice is coming from. I'd probably ask someone a little bit more experience, but yeah, but yeah, I just say don't do it. Like, don't do someone to somebody else that you wouldn't want it to be done to you. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it makes good enough sense for you to understand it's not good to be doing. Next is, let's see, I'm trying to do the best ones. Next is, most of these are relationship questions. These are all my opinions. I've never been in a relationship, so I might not have the best advice, but I do have opinions on things, so I can answer these. If it's not you don't feel it's the best advice, then don't listen to it. Next is red flags in a relationship, or how to know when to leave. I actually looked these up. I'm not even gonna lie. But they said on Google is they make you insecure or uncomfortable, lies to you about the smallest things, acts different towards you around certain people, makes you feel guilty of something they did. They are abusive, either physically or, I don't know if it's mentally or emotionally. I think it's emotionally. On their end, it's verbally, but it messes with your emotions or mental. I don't know exactly, but either way, they're abusive. They force you to do things you don't want to do. They never apologize. They are controlling. They don't trust you, or they use abusive words when talking to you, which is like the mentally, emotionally abusive part. And then they don't want you around friends or family, or they ignore your feelings. There's so many more, but that is the ones that I wrote down. So, and then how to know when to leave. Honestly, if you feel like you need to leave, I'd probably leave while you have the chance, especially if they're controlling you, or like they're giving you red flags. It's probably telling you that you just need to leave. If you feel like you need to leave, you probably should leave. Always trust your first instinct. Next is how to stand up for yourself. I didn't really know how to answer this either, because I was like, I need like a specific situation, like how to stand up for yourself in a specific situation to answer it. Because like standing up for yourself, like it sounds sarcastic, but stand up for yourself. So I try to figure out my best, like, to make it not sound sarcastic and give you guys what you want to hear. I'm trying my best. Is to don't let people talk bad about you. Don't let their words get to you. Be more confident. I feel like that will help, because like if they are like bullying you or whatever, or they're gonna make you feel a certain way about yourself if you like know you're not that person. If you know you're not that person, then you just know you're not that person that they're trying to make you seem. So yeah, that was pretty much my advice on that one. But next is how to grow your YouTube channel. I have tons of videos on this, but they're kind of old, so we're just gonna keep it short and it's simple. The first thing, be consistent. The second thing, promote on every social media that you have. Next is always engage with your audience, respond to every comment. Use relevant tags in your title and description. A lot of y'all need to do this. Download TubeBuddy, or actually you have to buy it. Next is Watch Annie Dubé, is how I think you say her name. It's ANNIEDUB, and then it has the E with the little apostrophe thing, I think it's called, on top of it. But just look up Annie Dubé. I think it's Dubé because it has the apostrophe thing. So yeah, her video is very helpful. Next is, ouch. This one, I was a little confused about. Well, I wasn't confused about it, but I didn't really know how to answer it. So, it's how to deal with a guy wasting your time when he's not really interested. So I guess I was kind of confused because, like, are you interested in him or, like, I don't know. But, like, I guess, like, don't give him your time to waste. Like, if you know he's wasting your time, then just don't give him time. I mean, that's kind of common sense, but I also don't want to sound rude and sarcastic. I am kind of rude and sarcastic. It's how I come off sometimes, but I'm a very nice person. Yeah, like, if you can tell or feel like he's not, I guess you can, like, ask him, like, are you interested? My advice is terrible. Wow. Just, like, if you feel that way, then just, like, stop entertaining it, I guess. It's just, like, move on with your life. I'm sorry. I'm joking when y'all are probably serious. I'm sorry. Next is how to move on. I honestly didn't know how to answer this either, so I did look it up. I looked half of these up, I'm not even gonna lie. But it said to leave the past in the past and don't focus on what it could have, should have, would have been. Then it said do things that make you feel happy. Talk about it to the people closest to you or whatever. Somebody that you trust. Probably like your mom or dad, something like. There's certain people you talk to about certain things. Like, don't tell your friends everything. I mean, you can if you want. That's just something I don't do. I'd rather not. But, and then just, like, I don't know, just, like, do that. Do things that, like, distract you, I guess, until you just forget about it. I don't know if that was the best advice, but, I mean, next is, let's see what's on this paper. Wait, I think the one on that. What do you do when you get your first period? I must have some really young audience. I got my first period when I was like 10, I think, and I was at my grandma's house. I just came back home. Well, I just came back to her house from shopping. I was about to eat and I started my period. Thank God I started it like after I got home because I was wearing light clothes, I think. Like, I went to the bathroom and it was there. And then I went home and thank God I actually knew what a period was, because if not, I would have been freaking out. Like, my mom always told me, you know, it's gonna happen. And I think it's crazy that a lot of moms don't tell their kids it's gonna happen, because then they're gonna freak out. What if they're not home when it happens? Like, I would have freaked out. I probably honestly wouldn't have told nobody because I would have thought something was wrong. And yeah, so if I didn't know what it was, I probably wouldn't have told anybody, to be honest. But I did, and it wasn't scary. Like, I knew what was going on. I went out and told my grandma I started my period, and yeah, but yeah. So basically, it's tell your parents or an adult around you so they can help you properly. Also preferably a female. They're gonna help you a lot more than a male. And also, if you're in a different place than home, I probably definitely wouldn't tell a male, because there's weird people. sure a lot of you know this. Yeah, I probably wouldn't tell them. Or your friends, like if they started theirs, you can tell them. They probably can help you. But anyways, I started off with pads. This is TMI, but I still use pads. So I would say if you're getting around the age where it's gonna start, I'd carry them with you, especially if you go to school. So just like ask your mom or whoever you live with, grandma, mom, anybody around you that could help you, maybe even a big sister. If you're not really, you should always be ready to talk about it. It's a normal thing. People like get embarrassed about it. It's nothing embarrassing about it. Just tell your mom, whoever is around, that you just want to be prepared and ask about it. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's see what else we got here. We got topics. Let's see. Next, a lot of people is asking me about like good hygiene. I'd say like I'm pretty sure you know how to wash your body, so I just found like random tips. Is to find your signature scent. Mine is like all over the place. I just smell like what I want to smell like that day, and that is how it's gonna stay until I feel like I have signature scent. Isn't that kind of a hypocrite though? I'm telling y'all to do something, but I don't do it. Oh well. Next is use matching body wash, lotion, and perfume for a stronger, longer lasting scent. I also recommend to shop at Bath and Body Works. Or a cheaper version is Bodycology. They smell really good. Scent lasts all day. Gets a lot of compliments. Yeah, that's really all I have for that. And then confidence. This is a big one that everybody was asking. I'm not even a pro at this. I'd say it has increased a lot this year, especially from last year. Last year was terrible for me all the way around. We're not even gonna talk about that, but this year was a lot better. I can tell, like, just from watching my videos from last year, whole different person. I'm not a different person, but I'm a better person than I was last year. That sounds cocky, but I'm a better person than I was last year. The first thing is like spend some time to figure yourself out, like what you like to do, what makes you happy, stuff like that. I'd also recommend journaling. I've been doing that. It makes me really happy. It makes me motivated. Just random stuff like that. Next is just like be more positive. Like if you're positive about other things, you'll be more positive about yourself. I'm working on being positive still. I've been complaining a lot. I need to stop. And then also don't focus on like the past. Like past mistakes, past anything. Because that's just going to try to get down about 10 notches lower than you are right now. Next is bossing up. There's many different ways to do this. There's so many versions of bossing up, but what I pictured it as is like career, making money type stuff. So my advice to that is to find out what you want to do in life, improve your skills on what it is that you want to do, figure out how you can do it or start now where you are, and then focus on your goal and never give up no matter what anybody says. I'm really good at that. Like I get really defensive over like my career. Like anything else, like I'm just okay, whatever. But when it comes to something that I'm doing for my career, I get really defensive. It's bad, but it's also a good thing because like I know what I'm meant to do. I've known since I was really little what I wanted to do, and it's still the same. It's never changed. So like when you tell me that if that is not good for me, I'm gonna get really defensive and we're gonna have a full argument. So yeah, just like know what you want to do and make it happen. Another thing is like when it comes to like a career, like I'm very determined to do what I said I was gonna do. So that is a very good thing. The next thing is boys, and I only have one thing to say about this, and it's one thing my grandma said to me like 2 years ago. I never forgot it. I don't know the exact words, I don't really remember, but we was having a conversation about something, and she said that we're gonna just say that all the girls need to focus on getting their diploma or like getting finished with school and then having a secure job or a secure career. Secure? Did I say that right? Secure. I don't feel like I just said it like that. I feel like I said a secure. I don't know. But like have a secure secure. Now I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Oh my god. Anyways, just have a career that you know is like you can live off of it. Never depend on somebody. Like you have to be able to live without that person. My grandma's a very independent person, and that's probably my favorite thing about my grandma. Definitely, but sometimes it's bad because then she won't let us do stuff for her, but it's a really great thing at the same time. But anyways, at this point I'm rambling. This video is like 30 minutes long. If you want to see part 2 of this and you guys want me to answer some more topics, maybe even more juicy topics, that's what people love to call it, comment down below and I can totally do that. I will see you guys the next time I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday. If you aren't subscribed, please make sure you are subscribed. I post beauty, lifestyle, hygiene, hair videos, and yeah. Oh, the emoji, I almost forgot. If you want a shout out, comment down below the like shaking my head emoji, the one that's, I don't know, like if you type in SMH in the keyboard it'll pop up, so like that emoji. But yeah, peace. Also, do you all like my nails? I got gummy bears. Peace.